The newly elected Pope is American with deep roots in Peru, where he served for many years. But his journey also led him to Italy, where he studied with the Dominicans at the Angelicum. Now his alma mater rejoices with pride and excitement at the news of his election. EWTN Vatican journalist Bénédicte Cedergren has more.
Eminentissimum, ac reverendissimum Dominum Robertum Franciscum, Romane Ecclesiae, Cardinalem Prevos.
As the Universal Church celebrates the gift of a new pope, there is one university in Rome where the joy is felt a little more deeply and the cheers are a little louder. The Pontifical University of St. Thomas Aquinas, also known as the Angelicum, is not only the alma mater of Pope St. John Paul II, but now also of Pope Leo XIV.
Astonishingly, both John Paul II and Leo XIV did their doctoral work here, and so for our university, it's just an unspeakable honor that we've been involved in the formation of 2 of the last 4 popes. I think we're still just trying to get our mind around the mercy and the unmerited grace of that confirmation that we are at the service of the formation of the personnel of the Church.
Before becoming Pope, Robert Prevost studied at the Angelicum between the years 1981 and 1985, earning both a licentiate and doctorate in Canon Law. In 1987, he successfully defended his doctoral thesis on the role of the local prior in the Order of St. Augustine, where he explains how the prior is supposed to refer himself to Christ and to the rule, and cultivate a selfless way of life for the service of the common good of all.
I have been reading his thesis, and it's a really mature work of a 30-year-old who's extremely learned, very well read, and deeply thoughtful and spiritual, reflecting on obedience and authority in the Catholic Church. Now, of course, he's talking about the prior, and he's talking about the Augustinian rule, and he's talking about the Augustinian friars community, but the vision could be extended up into the episcopacy in principle, or up to, the papacy. So it's really interesting how God prepared him for this kind of task of being a leader in the Catholic Church.
For the international community studying at the Angelicum, the special connection to the new Pope has brought an added sense of excitement and pride.
I feel like I have the tangible connection as well, because it's the same halls and the same classrooms, going right back even to heroes of mine like Father Gary Goulegrange and these men. So yeah, surreal, but it's also really exciting, and you feel a great sense of pride that you're part of the same institution which has produced so many great theologians and hopefully saints.
For American students, especially those at the Pontifical North American College in Rome, the election of the first American Pope brings the papacy closer because of Pope Leo's experience with American culture and tradition.
And one of the things I keep kind of coming back to and praying about is, the American College was founded in Rome so that American seminarians could come to know and love the Holy Father in a deeper way. And now to have an even more special connection, that the man that has filled the seat, that has stepped into the shoes of Peter, understands me in a way that in the past they maybe hadn't.
No matter where they come from, students shared great joy in knowing that they are walking in the footsteps of great men, those who came before them and those now called to lead the Church, and in realizing that their own daily lives may not be so different from what theirs once was.
I'm personally so grateful for the formation education I'm getting here at the Angelicum. So to think that our Holy Father, our spiritual father here on earth, has to receive the same foundation and formation, the tradition of St. Thomas Aquinas and the thought of St. Thomas Aquinas is just incredible, and also adds to, in some way, a personal connection to him, to just think like, oh, when I get a coffee here, maybe he got a coffee here.
This is one of those people who helps you to see the important impact that the Roman universities and Roman institutions have, the role they play in preparing future leaders and, you might say, cultural protagonists who bring the gospel out into the public life of the world. So we're very grateful for that.
In Rome, Bénédicte Cedergren, EWTN News Nightly.